Look for the cure. My sister tell me find the cure. Jinhua, the cure in you. The cure. My COVID papa. COVID-19. That's all, boy. Yes, so you must burn it out.
African governments are demanding answers from Beijing on the treatment of their citizens after reports of mistreatment of Africans in China caused outrage. African students and expatriates in the southern Chinese city of Guangzhou were last week subject to forced coronavirus testing, and not for any specific rules or reasons, but based on random choice of 14-day self-quarantine, regardless of recent travel history, amid heightened fears of imported infections.
I'm going to take the test. It's going to be a Q-tip. It's going to reach to your throat, so you're going to feel a little bit uncomfortable. Okay? Can you take off your mask?
Okay. So if I want to, is it just a test, nothing more involved,
yes,
right?
Just a test.
Just a test.
However, on Saturday, a member of Kenya's parliament called for all Chinese nationals to leave Kenya with immediate effect. TV stations in Uganda and other news agencies across the continent also ran similar stories on the alleged.
But this is nothing but racism, and it has to be called as racism. Who are just victims like the rest of the world from a virus that emanated from China, where now they are practicing racism against Africans. We must speak out.
Africans are now not allowed to board buses, trains, or go to restaurants or any other public places.
I cannot enter. I cannot enter.
Nothing but they were just looking for an excuse to express their racism. That's what it is.
They didn't want me to enter the subway. I had even bought my ticket that was 4 yuan. And by the time I was going to the subway, they stopped me. And then they told me that no foreigner is allowed. And I was like, why? This is a subway. Then they say that is the rule. Then who am I to argue with the locals? I complied.
You know, the people, the Chinese people, they call the police. This guy called the police to come and arrest me because I've taken the bus. This guy, he called the police. He called the police that I have taken the bus. Right. So now he's telling me that we should go. I don't know what the problem is. I took a bus, and they called the police for me because I'm a foreigner. I'm a black man. You see how it's so painful when somebody races against you for what you haven't done. You know, you haven't done anything.
I didn't have a place to go. I had to sleep outside. Yes, I did sleep outside. The next day they came. I tried calling them. They were not actually responding to my call. What they told me, go to the police. I did that. After staying at the police station for a maximum of 3 good hours, they told me that we are sorry, we cannot help.
This has sparked an anger on the African continent. Nigerians mocking Chinese joggers on the streets in Nigeria amid inhuman treatment of Africans in China.
Ava, give me 2 meters, I beg, 2 meters. Social distance, I beg. Wanna find the cure. Look for the cure. My sister tell me find the cure. Jinhua, the cure in you. The cure. My COVID papa. COVID-19. That's all, boy. Yes, so you must burn it out.
Also in Ghana, a Ghanaian forced a Chinese to pick up baggage in a gutter after Africans living in China were humiliated. In Nigeria, a Chinese was not allowed to enter a building.
Who sent the email? It comes from management. It is the management of MTN they give to security. We should not allow Chinese in the building.
It's time to openly remind Chinese authorities to take responsibility of what's happening to Africans in China. The action threatens to undermine China's diplomatic efforts in Africa. In recent years, African nations have become key diplomatic and trade partners to Beijing, with China's trade with Africa worth $208 billion in 2019, according to official figures from China's General Administration of Customs. China must wake up and stop the blame game on Africans.